and welcome to Israel Today. This is Rabbi Roger coming to you from Israel. Today I want to read to you an article from allgemeiner.com. It is such a good narrative that I would like to read to you what I can for our time allotted. To be clear and contrary to Michigan's Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib's fake narrative where Palestine Arabs and the innocent victims of the Jewish people regaining sovereignty in their religious, historical, and indigenous homeland. The actual history of the Arab-Israeli conflict and the origin of the Palestinian Arabs' annual Nakba commemoration is as follows. The Jews in both Ottoman and British-controlled Palestine repeatedly reached out their hand in peace over and over again. They made it very clear that the project to create a Jewish national homeland did not need to come at the expense of the local Arab populations, and that it could work in conjunction with uplifting and improving the lot for both peoples. The Jewish people took the desert and swampland that no one lived in for centuries, let alone made productive, and made that land amazing. They planted trees all over a land where the forest had been decimated by at least 600 years of terrible neglect. They founded and created incredible cities like Tel Aviv and Rishon LeZion. They said yes to the partition plans in 1937 and 1947. Even though they felt that they were entitled to all the remaining 22% of mandatory Palestine for their national home, after the British had taken 78% of it and turned it into a new Arab state called Jordan. They fought to defend that home and their sovereignty in 1948 after they were attacked in a self-described war of annihilation by the entire Arab League, which included 7 combined Arab armies and paramilitary groups. The Arabs living in Ottoman and then British-controlled Palestine never had any nationalist aspirations for any state west of the Jordan River, or even a separate national identity before the 20th century. In fact, the entire idea of a separate Arab people known as Palestinians developed as a result of and in response to the Zionist movement for Jewish sovereignty. Then, their collective response to the partition plan of 1948 was to join in a self-described Arab League war of annihilation against the Jews, which ended up costing them that first ever independent state and creating the Palestinian Arab refugee problem, all while leading to the death of thousands of Jews, including approximately 500 survivors of the Holocaust. Yet, despite this history, every year on May 15th, the Palestinian Arabs commemorate the Nakba, their catastrophe. However, it is a catastrophe entirely of their own making. It is a product and the natural result of a lot of really awful behavior and choices made by them and their leaders. If you want to get in touch with us or get on our mailing list, visit branchofisrael.com. That's branchofisrael.com. Again, this is Rabbi Roger coming to you from Israel. Thank you so much for listening. Lahithrot, goodbye, or see you again.